This morning, we are getting new insight into Colorado's housing crisis.
Now, we got a sneak peek of the newest housing report for the Denver Metro, so we're taking a 360 look this morning, breaking down what's in that report, comparing listing prices to what homes are actually selling for, what's being done to help people of color become first-time homeowners, and how rent is trending across several metro cities.
We also just got our hands on the February housing sales report for the Metro. And again, it has bad news for buyers. It shows the list price is just the starting point.
Our close price to list price, which is an unprecedented 104.75%. So essentially that means people are closing 5% above asking. I personally have been seeing if you have more than 10 offers, it could go 10% over asking just as easily.
So the average closing price in February was nearly $650,000. This is according to the Denver Metro Association of Realtors. That is up 17% from a year ago. And there are fewer homes to buy. Active listings at the end of the month for homes, condos, and townhomes was just over 1,200 total. That's a drop of 40% from a year ago. So buyers need to be prepared for stiff competition.
If you're a buyer, really researching and taking your time to understand what it takes to get in the house. So that way, when you're ready to purchase, you can take that leap of faith, because at this point, there's the rational perspective of what the comps are and what it'll take to actually get those houses. And unfortunately, those things don't always align.
Yeah, that's tough logistically. In better news, if you are looking to buy, realtors typically see more homes come on the market as we get into the spring and summer months.
Well, this is a tough market for first-time home buyers and especially for people of color. First Bank and the Colorado Housing Finance Authority have created the PATH program. It's a grant to help Black families become first-time homeowners.
We created it to remove barriers to home ownership for the Black and African American community and give them down payment assistance to get that first home. Being able to achieve that American dream of home ownership has really been the key in breaking down that generational wealth gap that we've been able to see in the Black and African American community.
The program helped 50 families last year. There is a second round of funding to help more families this year. You can learn more on First Bank's website. Just search for PATH. First Bank is also looking for donors to help continue the program. And renters are in a tough spot too. Apartmentlist.com says the average in Denver went up slightly in February, but it's up nearly 16% over the last year. Take a look at some of the cities around the metro. In Brighton, the average rent for a two-bedroom is about $1,400. Aurora, it's more than $1,700, and in Denver, it tops $1,800. Then you see Parker and Broomfield both averaging over $2,000 a month for rent. We've been taking an in-depth look at Colorado's housing crisis for several months now. You can find all of our stories in one place on thedenverchannel.com.